Alright guys, welcome back to Warfield Motor Repair, brought to you by No Money Productions. I'm going to keep running that joke as long as I can. I think it's funny. Anyway, so today we have the Petcock off of the 1998 Kawasaki KX125 Project Bike. So I'm going to get a little close up here for y'all. This thing is gritty, it's grimy, it's all dirty. This is nasty. It's a nasty thing here. So we're going to clean it up. We're going to make it look good. We got a rebuild kit from Tusk Rebuild Kit, Rocky Mountain ATV MC. So we're going to do that. We're going to rebuild it. We're going to get this thing good. We got some Walmart brake parts cleaner as well. So we're going to definitely, get this all cleaned up looking nice. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull this fuel line off. Okay, and this isn't the right fuel line. We've got some much better fuel line ordered for this thing. Oh, it's still a little bit of gas in it. All right, so we'll just take this and set it off to the side. That's over there. All right, next, I guess get all the fuel out, which I thought I had got out earlier. And that's wide open. All right. It's just so gross in there. Let me double this napkin up. Okay. All right. So that's off. Now we're going to actually begin the disassembly. There's 2 screws on here. Okay. Now I've got a JIS screwdriver. That's what I use for a lot of these Japanese bikes. And I'm going to leave the fuel in it's in the reserve position. Let me actually put it to the on position. Just so that so there you go. The arrow's here, pointing down. It's in the on position. All right, so now we can start. We're going to take it apart. Take this screw. I'm going to loosen both of them at the same time, okay? And then I'm going to take them out. So loosen them at the same time and then take them out. That's what I have to do. Now the kit we have has replacements of these screws, but for now, I'm going to just set them aside right here. All right. You can use your hand for the last little bit of this. So, all right. So those are there. Let's pull this cover off. Looks like I have to pull this off too. All right. So I'm just going to remember the order in which these go in. So this side here, this piece, oh, the camera's off, can't tell. So this piece here is going to face this outlet here. So it goes in like that. So they all can see. This is where the gas comes in, I hope. I think. Comes in, that one, and it runs down. And then it ends up in that hole right there. And then it comes out right here, heads to the carburetor. So that's a key thing, is you got to make sure... frame. You got to get this facing the right way. So the way this is, I turn it up, come in here, and I put it on like that. And I'll show you guys once we get it back and we're reassembling it. So then we'll pull this gasket out here. There's 2 of them. There's an O-ring. This one right here. I'm going to set that down. There's a little gasket down here. I'm going to need a thinner screwdriver. So just carefully pry this out. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I don't. There we don't go. Okay. Not annoying one bit. Not annoying one bit. There we go. Oh, I think I just, there we go. Now I got it out. Okay. That's there. And then we're going to pull the gasket out up on the top here. And this looks really worn. It's been here for ever. It's been here for... I don't know when this was last rebuilt. The guys didn't say. They said they were going to go... Said they were going to do like a full resto kind of thing on it. But, like restoration. Yeah, see, that is crusty. Like, geez. That's been on there a good bit. All right, so now, I don't know, let's see. Yep, it's in the shot. I'm just going to turn the camera a little, pull this over. We got our wash bucket here. So I'm going to put the Petcock in the wash bucket down there. And I'm going to just give her a little rinse and wipe. Got the napkin here. So I'm going to hose it down. Stuff is strong. Some parts cleaner, and then I'm just going to wipe. I don't have a toothbrush nearby right now, so if I had like a toothbrush, I'd really give it a good scrub. Like old toothbrush or a parts cleaner brush. Yeah, the goal is just clean out the cracks, clean out the Petcock itself and inside of it. I like to do this, get everything nice and really cleaned. Make sure, like when rebuilding old bikes like this, like motorcycles in general, they should last a long time. But like they really only last long like when you do good maintenance. Like you keep up on your maintenance, everything is replaced when it needs to, things like that. You don't just leave it just because, you know. So yeah, you can go a long time on a single bike though. You just gotta just maintain it, you know. Treat it like a baby, I guess you could say. You know, it's like you check everything after every ride. You know, you don't have to do every ride, but like pretty frequently, just check things. Make sure everything's good. Make sure there's nothing abnormal, you know, because, you know, these bikes should last many, many years. And that's what you want. You want to buy one bike and it lasts forever. You know, as much as it's cool to get, you know, a new bike, like, you still want the one you have to last. You don't want it to be in the shop all the time. You know, so also that helps when you steer clear from certain brands. No one in particular, but no brand in particular there, but you know. Yep, so we're just gonna go in there, we're gonna clean this out. And I'm gonna go lightly with the screwdriver because we don't want to scratch, like create holes in the Petcock, because then that makes it useless. Because it was leaking because of a gasket. And this kit wasn't very expensive. I would hate to have to go and order one of these, which is a lot more than the gasket kit. And don't want to be doing that. It's so strong. Alright, so we're going to take the clean side of our rag, now that we got it wiped down pretty good. Ooh. Stuff is so strong. It tastes so bad. Somehow it ended up in my mouth. Anyway. So I'm not too concerned about the inside, or sorry, take that back. I'm not too concerned about the outside, it's more the inside I want clean. And although so this is the part, like you don't want to neglect cleaning the outside, but clean as much of it up as you can, make it look nice, rather than, you know, just leave it just because it's going to get dirty. You don't want the inside to get dirty again. You don't want the inside to be dirty at all, but the outside, clean it as best you can. It will get dirty again, but just be mindful of that. Jeez. This stuff is really strong. The scents. And I actually kind of like this one, the way they have it to sit in here. Oh, it does come out. We're going to leave it for now. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're going to just move the stool aside. We should be done with it for now. Just turn that over. You'll be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to pull this off, open it up, see what we're working with here. Yeah, I definitely recommend going check out Rocky Mountain ATV MC if you haven't or you don't already shop there. If you got dirt bikes, quads, that's the place to go. That is like the go-to. It's like, oh, I need this. It's like Rocky Mountain. Unless out and about, you know, things like that. But also availability. If Rocky Mountain doesn't have it for whatever reason, or they don't have it for the bike I'm looking for, yeah, I'm going to go somewhere else. Maybe different store, different online place. But I go to Rocky Mountain first because most likely they have it. All the parts we've ordered for this bike so far have been Rocky Mountain. And everything else after that was eBay. So gonna get this gasket to sit in here. Yes. Okay. Today. I think am I still in the shot? Yeah, okay. I hope so. Alright. Looks good. Alright. This didn't come with a replacement. This inner ring. So then we put this gasket in here, like that. All right, so you get this, which I call the face gasket, because it looks like someone's face. And your O-ring gasket, get that in there. All right. So if you left it where it's on, it's in the on position. Let's flip it around real quick. This, oh, got dirt in my mouth. This here, this like open part, should face the thing on the right side. So it should line up with what's on the right side in that hole there. So you're going to flip it around, put that in there, put your plate on top. You got to like press it down in there too, get it nice and seated. Dirt in the hole here. Got to clean that out. There we go. All right. So now that is on. So now we're going to take the new bolts we got here and we're just going to put them in. Sometime today we'll catch threads. Okay. Get the other one in. And we'll screw that down. I'm not going to tighten it. I'm just going to screw it down until it gets tight. Okay, it's starting to tighten up. Now I'm going to do the other side. But this side, I'm going to tighten it down. And then I'm going to finish tightening the other side. Just kind of tighten them evenly. So that one's nice and tight. Now we're just going to hit this side. Strip of them. All right, that side's nice and tight. This gasket on here, just need to make sure it's seated properly because that's going to be important. All right, so that's in there good. Oh, no, it's not. There it is. There, yes. That's what we're looking for. So now that the gasket's in properly, and there we go. Complete rebuild on the Petcock for 1998 Kawasaki KX125. Hope I said 98. Think so. 1998. If I didn't say it. But yeah, that's it for this video. It's pretty short, pretty easy. I mean, rebuilding these Petcocks, it's nothing crazy. You know, just take your time, make sure everything's clean. I mean, gonna wipe it down a little bit more probably. Just needs that last little touch up. You know, but nothing too crazy. It's still a little bit of dirt in there. And the gasket's not still not sitting down there properly. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we got it back on. See? So, but yeah, and then if you're unsure of if you put your Petcock on correctly, like you put this, like you rebuilt it correctly. See, this should slide easily. Oh, I'm in the stopper. Okay. So, we're in the on position, all right? So it won't go this way anymore. It won't go counterclockwise anymore. It should all be clockwise. So clockwise once should be off. Okay, you see by the arrow, but also in there, it shouldn't no fuel should come out, right? We flip it to reserve, and you get a little bit of fuel, but not a lot, right? So, and that should be all the way out. And then you turn it counterclockwise again from reserve all the way down. That's on. So, if you're unsure of if you've put your petcock together properly, this first hole right up here, you can just put either gas or just spray some carb cleaner in it. I would not put water in it, okay? Unless you're positive that you're gonna dry it out real good and then put gas in it immediately, okay? And even having a little bit of water through your carburetor won't hurt it, but you have to make sure then you run it and get all that water to flush out of it, okay? So I would run gas through this or just carb cleaner to keep it safe, okay? And then just make sure in the on position, you squirt it through. Okay, does it come out? You know, your outlet. So it goes in, goes through here, and does it come back out, right? And then you flip it to off. You know, you squirt some in. Does anything come out? If something comes out, you did it wrong, or a gasket's bad, and I would check that. If nothing comes out, you're good. And then you should go to reserve. Something should come out, but it shouldn't be as much as when it's on, okay? So then, once you make sure all that's good, then you're good to go. You can reassemble this back, you can install it back on your fuel tank, and then you're good to go. So, yeah, but anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment, you know, anything else you want to see from us here on the channel. What, you know, thoughts on this, you know, was this helpful? Was this not helpful? I hope so. Make sure to like and subscribe to support us. But anyway, I'm Speedy B here from Warfield Motor Repair, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.